Welcome to our final video in our series of videos on mean, median, mode, and range. So let's talk about range in this video. Let's talk about first what it is. So the range is the spread of a set of data. I want to know how far my numbers spread apart. It's also the difference between the greatest and least values in the data set, which can give you some pretty important information, which we'll talk about in the video. So terms I use to understand range, it's the measure of spread, it's the highest minus the lowest, and it's the greatest minus the least. So in order to find range, we follow two pretty simple steps. First, we put the numbers in order from least to greatest, like we do with all of the other terms in this concept. Second, we subtract the least or lowest number from the greatest or highest number. So let's look at what that means in the context of our example. So here are the 7 days of naps for James. And let's find the range. So first, we put the numbers in the data set in order from least to greatest. And that tells me that I'm going to look at them like this. 90 at the beginning, 118 at the end. That means 90 is my lowest, 118 is my highest. So the steps to find the range is to subtract the least or lowest number from the greatest or highest number. So since my highest has 118, my lowest is 90, I'm just going to take 118 minus 90 and I get 28. Again, it's very important that you use your calculator because you don't want to make silly mistakes because you worked it out on paper. So we always want to use our calculator when it's available to us. So 118 minus 90 is 28. If I didn't put my numbers in order, I might have accidentally thought that 105 was my greatest because it was at the end and 90 was my lowest, which it is because it was at the beginning. But in that case, I would have done 105 minus 90 and gotten 15, and my answer would be incorrect for range. You need to make sure that you put the numbers in order from least to greatest before you find the range because it makes it easy for you to find what the lowest and highest numbers are. So my range is 28 minutes. And what this tells me is that since James's naps are already pretty long, 90 minutes is an hour and a half, 118 minutes is close to 2 hours, I can probably make a pretty good guess within 28 minutes of how long James is going to sleep. So because, his naps are pretty close to being 100 minutes long, so I can probably watch onward in the time that he takes a nap, but I'll let you know. So I hope these videos helped. Make sure to fill out all of your notes to this point and submit your notes page, your notes document so that you can move on to the next day's assignments.